Wow, what a difference a week makes in rates. We're going to talk today about how interest rates saw one of the biggest declines we've seen in quite some time this last week and why. I'm Stephanie Johnston here at the Johnston team at Service First Mortgage. And again, rates. We have had a whole lot for years now of every time is bad news when we talk about rates. So I'm mostly excited. We get to talk about good news, and I think we're going to see some good news in rates from now going forward as far as my personal prediction. So first off, what happened this last week is we did see a really good sizable drop in interest rates over the last week or so. And that mainly started with the Fed speaking and not dropping federal funds rate. So if they didn't drop rates, why are mortgage rates falling? Mortgage rates are highly based on predictions and what's going to happen in the future. And the Fed did say that they are very likely to cut interest rates in September. And a lot of forecasters think we're going to drop in also December. So those future expected Fed rate cuts are actually dropping mortgage rates today. Amazing, so exciting. The other thing we saw is some economic data about unemployment and jobless claims, and those were worse. So that's something that does affect the mortgage market for the better, but unfortunately not good news for the economy on that side. So just wanted to, again, big picture, rates are falling. So as far as how much we've seen drop, some rate coupons, I'd say probably 1/2 to 3/4 in the last week, which is huge. And I think the biggest thing that we were also starting to notice is it's becoming obtainable with not a crazy amount of buy down to get rates in the 5s, sometimes without any buy down, and even into the 4s. So the national 30-year fixed interest rate for conventional is actually 6.4 today. And it is August 5th for reference, and it's actually FHA was posted on Friday at 6.12. Now, when I say that, that's the national average rate. So lots of different rates, higher, lower, all over the place. But again, we're seeing some clients on some products able to get things even cheaper than that. So the most important thing that I can say is mortgage rates change every single solitary day, just like the stock market, and they are very tied to all different factors of a client specific situation. So the best thing you can do if you're a real estate agent is tell guys that, hey, let's reprice, let's get your interest rates updated. And if you're looking to buy, your clients need to give us a call so that we can get them updated on what's going on and stay updated. And if you are a client looking to purchase, same thing is let's look at your situation and talk about what the best interest rate is for you. Now that last piece that I said, I personally think rates are now going to long-term potentially from here decline. So some people are going to say, oh, well, I'm going to wait to purchase to get the lowest interest rate. I'm going to tell you should not do that. What we do see is when interest rates fall, the more people go in the market, more homeowners. And the more homeowners that come in, the harder competition is on homes. So right now we are actually in a really good point in time that we have seen a good drop, and a lot of people don't know about it yet or think more is coming very soon. So they don't want to start that home buying process. What will happen is when the Fed comes out and actually cuts rates in September, people will say, oh, let's start the journey. Rates are lower, not realizing that they dropped 30 days before that. So at the end of the day, if you can buy now, when we've seen this good rate drop, to take advantage of this, when some sellers are also willing to help buy down your rate further, or builders, or negotiate, or get the home that you want. Because again, the end of the day, the rate's important, but the home is way more important. So let's look now to kind of start that process and navigate to help you guys purchase. And then we always have our rate protection program that we can drop your rate even further if rates drop later. So again, amazing news this week that we saw a great rate drop, but most importantly, get a customized rate quote, because the average interest rate, as you see, is wildly different from one customer to another. Get a specific rate quote. Let's see what we can do to make these numbers affordable. And again, not to wait to purchase because that competition is coming. Again, I'm Stephanie over at Service First Mortgage and hope to help you guys soon with your new purchase.